welcome back. I hope you had a great break, this 2 week break. We are now in June, and we are talking today about another really important milestone in aviation. I would say a very important milestone in Australian aviation, which is a new refinery that will produce SAF and biodiesel here in our borders in Australia, Queensland, in Gladstone. It is a very, very special announcement. I'm very happy about this. I think this is another way that aviation is showing and is leading the way into the fight against climate change. And I think that's very important, and they're doing a great job. Qantas is already into the project, and I believe all the other airlines in Australia will come on board as well, because I know that most of them are really, really keen into doing this. Most of the sector is. So stick around for another gadget report. Let's talk gadgets, green gadgets. And let's talk green gadgets today. Recently, it's been announced, Australian Aviation has published an article announcing a great project from the Queensland government that is supporting the production of biofuel and SAF in Gladstone, Queensland. The new plant is expected to be operational in 2025. It is a very important project, I believe. And Qantas is already on board. They are very keen in a partnership with the company, obviously for the supply for their aircraft. And we have heard in recent press releases and press conferences from Alan Joyce, the CEO of Qantas, that that's the future of Qantas, and he wants to reach the zero emission targets as well, such as any other airline. And I think that's a very important step. So this project is for this plant, as I said, in this refinery in Gladstone. It will be producing 350 million, that's a lot, liters of SAF and biodiesel. The $500 million project is supported by the Queensland government, and it will boost local jobs and the local economy. Another proof that going green is not gloom and doom for the local communities, and it is possible to embrace green energy and renewables, etc., and create jobs and make a transition and be good. I think this is possible. That's why I'm so excited when I record a video and I talk about something as important as this. And this biofuel and this SAF, sustainable aviation fuel, will be produced with rubbish. Would have thought. Well, you know already, I have wrote an article as well. British Airways is involved in a similar project in the UK, and they also have a refinery there, and British Airways has also teamed up with that refinery, and they obtaining the SAF into from a similar method, because that's how has been done. And what they use is tallow, cooking oils and canola, and then they produce SAF, sustainable aviation fuel, that is then safe to use on planes. I have already mentioned in a previous article that there's also Fortescue Futures developing green hydrogen for aviation. That is still in the process of research to find if it's safe to use on planes, etc., etc. And now we have a plant producing SAF in Australia. I hope more plants like this will help. Obviously, it is important that governments get on board with this, and I think Qantas CEO has already mentioned that it would be important that more governments support this, and we start seeing plans like this appearing sorry here and there and everywhere, because this will be the future. And if we really want to stay away from fossil fuels, and if you really want to do the transition and make the world a little better, I think something like this will be the start. And it's great to see how aviation is stepping up, and these things, these projects are appearing everywhere. I have mentioned the UK. Now Australia is coming on board. I'm pretty sure that other countries will have similar projects and similar things. If I find any articles about it, I will definitely report about it, because it's something that I feel very strongly about. And I'm very happy that this is happening. And we have a plant here, we have a refinery doing stuff in Australia, because obviously when you produce it inside your country, it's not only positive for the companies that operate in your country, such as Qantas and Virgin and all the other companies that will obviously benefit from having the product bought locally, but it also benefits the country because it creates jobs, it's good for the economy, injects money into the economy, and that's also great, especially in such difficult times that we are going through at the moment. Finding something and having something that actually helps the economy thrive and helps good things happening and helping the environment and the economy at the same time is also a good thing. And once again, it shows it is possible to have a healthy economy and being green. So this is a very, very welcome project. I decided to talk about this today because I think it's fantastic. I was really happy when I read the article on Australian aviation. I will leave the link below for the article so you can read the article and know all the details about this project. And if you have any comment, you always can leave a comment below. This is very, very good for Australia. And that's all for today. I hope you really enjoyed this gadget report. I hope you are as excited as I am about this, because I must admit, I'm really, really, really happy. It's something that makes me happy, and to see how aviation is actually pulling their weight and stepping up and doing something about the environment and reducing emissions. As I said, and I have wrote about this many times, aviation is not the biggest polluter, but of course, we all know aircraft in the air, they create carbon emissions as well. So let's not kid ourselves. They may not be the biggest pollution, and they're not, and it's been proven that they are not. However, they do a little bit as well. So it's important that they acknowledge that, and they're doing everything in their power to change, and to change for the better. And this is great. This is absolutely great news. I congratulate Qantas for coming on board with this project. And I know I've seen plenty of press conferences, press releases from CEO Alan Joyce, and I know he feels very strongly about this, and the new project for the renewal of the company's fleet is actually part of this plan. And I think other companies, obviously, other airlines will come on board. I'm sure they will, because it's something that it's in the mind of everyone at the moment. And obviously, it's a positive step for Australian aviation and for aviation in general. So if you have any comment about this, if you are as excited as I am, leave a comment below. Or even if you have any other comment to make, please leave a comment below. I always like to hear from you, and I'll be very happy to answer all your queries. Before I go, put a like, share with your friends so they all know about this great news, and subscribe the channel with a little click on the bell, and you get a notification of a new gadget report every week. if you like your gadgets as much as me, I would do that. So I will learn a bit more about gadgets every week. So before I go, I'll wish you all a very good week. See you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.